Hi there, Johnny here. Today I'm going to tell you about Cucuzza. It's a magical plant. It tastes just like a zucchini, only it looks like a big green elephant. Growing Cucuzza is a lot of fun, but it can also be a lot of work. I learned a few tricks along the way, and I'm going to share them with you. So the first thing you need to learn is how to pollinate Cucuzza. And to do that, you need to learn how to spot the females. See these here? These are the ladies. You can tell because there's a little baby squash bump in between the stem and the bloom of the flower. You'll find the flowers open in the morning and evenings. And for me, that's really the best time to pollinate. Good morning, ladies. This here's a male. You can tell because there's no bump and a little stamen peg and pollen inside. What you need to do next is pluck that flower off and go find a female to pollinate. You're going to take the male flower and just brush the pollen around the female pestils. And that's how you make the Cucuzza plant get busy. You could wait for the bugs to do it, but they're not as efficient. And when you do it right, after a couple of weeks, it grows into a nice, long, tender Cucuzza. Just like this one here. So to tell you a little bit more about hand pollinating Cucuzza, I'm going to let this other version of me show you a few more tips on exactly how we do it. Take it away, other me.
I think it's about ready because the flower is just about big enough where I can poke it up a little bit and just get inside there without breaking the leaves of the flower petals. And if you look right in there, you can see what we need to pollinate. So I have a flower that I've plucked from one of the other plants on the other side, because I say it's good to marry your Cucuzza plants. So you want to find another plant to pull from, so you're not inbreeding your Cucuzza. Over here, got some pollen in your stamen, and just gently tap in there. And at the center, and just sort of work around the sides of it. Sort of gently taking your time doing that. And you start to see the pollen dust get caught in the crystals there. And to get out a little more powder, I'll make it called powder because it looks like pollen powder. But I'll peel back the layers of the male flower just to sort of get back in there a little deeper.
All right, so now that you know how to pollinate, let's talk about the fun part. When to harvest your Cucuzza. Cucuzza also makes for great gifts. A big Cucuzza always makes for big smiles. Keep an eye on the Cucuzzas you pollinate. After about 2 to 3 weeks, they'll start to be at a perfect size. I always enjoy watching the fruits of my labor grow. Watching the Cucuzza plant can be really exciting. because it's constantly changing and expanding. It's like a mini Cucuzza universe. And just like in life, with more of the right kind of effort comes great results. But sometimes, you see, it doesn't always work out for every Cucuzza. Sometimes it just doesn't take. But you've just got to keep pollinating. That's the key. Because every time you pollinate and put in the work, there's one more opportunity to grow an incredible Cucuzza. It's best to harvest them when they're about 30 to 36 inches. And you don't want them too thick. This ensures a nice, tender texture and keeps them from having too many seeds. While it's fun and quite comical to grow a giant Cucuzza, it's not always ideal for cooking. But these ones here, these are perfect.
Five Cucuzzi.
When it comes to cooking, Cucuzza is quite the versatile veggie. My mom likes to cook a traditional Sicilian dish called pasta with tenerumi. It's like a pasta soup with Cucuzza and some of the baby tender leaves from the plant too. Yum! There's countless ways to cook Cucuzza. You could put it on the grill, you could roast it in the oven, saute it in a pan, or heck, you could just run around the backyard with it. Go Cucuzza! Woo! Do you have a favorite way to enjoy Cucuzza? Sometimes I like to ponder while I pollinate. I wonder if I should just retire, start a Cucuzza farm, market these magnificent and delectable squashes to chefs and home cooks across the globe. Do you ever ponder when you pollinate? What are your thoughts? Are there new relationships and friendships you could pollinate today? You know, sometimes all of your life's little flowers are open, and the timing is just right. So you gotta spot those little opportunities. Get out there and make it happen.
Cucuzza here. Get your Cucuzza here.